Hey guys, Blade Angel here, and apologies for the extended hiatus, but I will be back to regularly uploading now. Anyways, I'm glad you guys stuck around, so let's get to today's video, which is about cheap performance mods. And even if you don't have a penny on you, don't worry, the first one's free. Weight reduction. Won't cost you anything but time and some hard work. Your passenger seats? Screw those. You don't have friends, I don't have friends, and even if you do, tell them to get their own car. Because you sure as hell don't have any seats for them, because race car. Also, all the plastic, leather, Alcantara, and stuff on your door? Nope, none of that either. Make sure to repeat this process of elimination throughout your entire car. Whether it's your floor, your roof, your insulation, your whatever, if it doesn't help your car get faster, then out it goes. While you're at it, electrical equipment isn't immune either. You don't need a radio, GPS, or fancy infotainment system, so take all those wires and push them somewhere else because weight reduction, bro. On a more serious note, the best part about weight reduction is that it's actually up to you. It's a very selective process on what you decide that you can live without, and always keep in mind, even the smallest change can still make a big difference. So don't be scared to shred a few pounds off here and there. That also includes on you, the driver. After all, a gym membership is cheaper than replacing everything with carbon fiber. Performance tires. What's the point in having all that power if it doesn't grip? A common mistake a lot of people make when doing performance upgrades to their car is neglecting their choice of tire. Keep in mind that the cost of tires will vary from car to car. Some people spend as little as $400 on a set of 4 tires, while others may spend upwards of a couple thousand. However, just for example, since I'm most familiar with the S550 Mustang GTs because I used to own one because Rip Cali, anyways, a good set of summer tires will run you about $800–$1,200 for said Mustang GT. And to be honest, I'd consider that cheap since the amount of performance you'll gain is a night and day difference. We're talking better acceleration, better cornering, and better ride quality. So even if you don't care about performance, new tires can just improve the overall comfort and feel of your car. Also, make sure to understand what you're going to use them for, whether it's track racing, daily driving, or drag racing. If you plan on track racing them, a nice set of big and thick tires will do you wonders and they'll help you grip a lot. However, if you're drag racing, you actually don't want too big of a tire because it will be unnecessary weight. It defeats the purpose since the car grips just fine with smaller tires, so it's better to go smaller in that case because it'll just save you weight. On top of that, in order to fit bigger tires like that, you may sometimes have to get a wide body kit, and again, that wide body kit can just mean extra weight. Again, for track racing, the exact opposite applies. Getting a wide body kit, getting super wide tires, it doesn't matter. When it comes to going around corners, thicker is always better, but for drag racing, make sure you find that perfect balance. ECU tune, an actual one. So this time I'm talking about the actual ECU upgrade, not like the crappy eBay fake ones that we talked about last video. Anyways, an actual ECU tune will range anywhere from $100 to $800 depending on what car you own. Most performance cars will be less than $400 a tune, and that's mostly due to the fact that they're very common and there are a lot of professional tuners out there who work on cars like Subaru WRXs, Mustangs, Corvettes, and so on. However, for obscure sleeper cars or grocery getters, they cost a lot more to tune, sometimes almost in the $1,000 range, and that's usually due to the fact that there are too few professionals working on them, because there is such a niche car to work on that there isn't much demand for them. Having said that, why would you want to upgrade your ECU and what does it do? Well, here's the answer. It comes with a plethora of benefits, most of which include more horsepower, better response, more efficient shifting, especially in automatics, and most importantly, it'll prevent your car from blowing up from all the other mods on it. If you're new to the car community, I recommend watching this other video I made about a year ago, which explains how tuner devices and email tunes work, as well as how most tuner companies will continually send you revisions as you update them on your new mods. The point I'm trying to get at is, no matter what, you'll have to work on your ECU anyway, so why not make it one of the early on mods since it's cheap? And again, many tuner companies give you free revisions, so it's better to start your modding journey early, that way you can take advantage of that free revision benefit. Also, side note, if you have an old car, like one with a carburetor, take everything I said this entry and flush it down the toilet, because you guys don't have to deal with this stuff, so go on ahead and pat yourselves on the back. Performance exhaust, definitely one of the most recommended mods for beginner enthusiasts simply because it's one of the easiest mods to install. So easy that most performance cars are so used to people removing their exhaust that they're fitted with easy to remove and replace features. For example, for my Mustang GT, it literally allows you to just clip on and off from the catback onwards because they're so used to people changing out catback exhaust. Having said that, for newer cars, exhaust usually doesn't provide a massive performance gain these days, and that's because a lot of OEM parts are very high quality now. However, for older cars, a simple exhaust upgrade can actually give quite the benefit. But even if you don't care about power, exhaust is an important upgrade regardless. It's kind of like a rite of passage to have a louder car. While most non-car people will see loud cars as annoying, there are actual benefits to having a louder car. Chris Fix, for example, in his drift staying build, really appreciated the louder exhaust because it helped him know when to shift without staring at his dash. Because trust me, if you plan on drifting, track racing, or drag racing, you really should not be staring at your dash to know when to shift. It's more efficient to develop the skill of relying on hearing your engine and knowing its rev range, and having a louder exhaust certainly helps amplify that ability. Sway bars, and finishing this list off are sway bars. At only $100 to $250, they're the cheapest entry on this list aside from weight reduction, and although their performance benefits aren't the flashiest, they are certainly appreciated. Sway bars help stiffen up a car's chassis, which creates less body roll and stress during corners. This can improve a car's handling and overall ride quality, especially when track racing. If you're someone who only cares about straight line speed, sway bars still have a purpose, especially rear sway bars, since you should definitely look at them because they help aid traction when launching. So when you're browsing for mods, make sure your eyes aren't just on power mods. That's gonna be it for this video, and I apologize again for my extended hiatus, but I finally got everything sorted. I probably won't do any vlog type videos because I don't have a car right now, so I'll still try to get back to regularly uploading, just kind of my usual style. If you love anything cars and more, then make sure to subscribe. Other than that, thanks for watching and see y'all next time. Blade Angel out.